Fine.
There we go. There we go.
Yay!
Round two.
So this is trial for Saturday. This week is Natasha's week. Natasha, tell us about your book.
Oh. So this week we are reading an offer from a gentleman. Oh, hold on. Turn my volume down on my iPad. I don't want that feedback. So I am hosting this week's read in the Discord. Gotten some really good conversations. I love it. I love the group. I'm putting out a question a day. Asked who wanted to be a guest host. So I don't see her in now. So I want to hold off a few minutes before I announce, because I'm going to see if maybe she jumps in tonight. But if not, I'll post who it is in the Discord after we get off. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. Just, shoot the shit and
shoot the shit.
That's what we're going to do.
The one that you're choosing, she is winning what?
She's going to be our guest host on the live show Saturday.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Yay.
We could have done a giveaway tonight. Maybe we would have got some more people here.
Well, we could do one for the people who showed up.
Yeah, we could. We could. I'm about to blast it in Discord like, oh, sorry you're not here. We're giving out giveaways.
Oh my gosh. They would be like on it like today.
I'm going to do it right now. Right now.
It's good though, because honestly, it's good to have like just a few people watching to kind of get used to it. When we did my live show, like the Wednesday before, it was nice to do that before the chaos. Like the chaos ensued and it was just like, oh my gosh. And it wasn't so much like the conversation, but it was like the comments. Like when Alecia comes onto my channel and does hers, it's going to be great because she's going to be conducting the conversation where I can kind of focus on what gets popped up on there.
I am? Okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're going to host that week, right?
I am. Well, have you guys finished?
No.
Okay, so you are on track with the Discord. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead, but
yeah, I'm ahead.
I fell asleep yesterday. My job is stressing me the hell out, so I got in bed to read and I couldn't focus, so I got on TikTok instead.
What do you do for a living? What do you do, Natasha, for a living?
I'm an HR manager.
Oh,
for
yeah,
that's state agencies.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yesterday was a tough day. I had to do the part of my job that I don't like to do, and mentally, it just put me in a whole nother place. So, but
that's tough. I mean, to be able to compartmentalize that too, because I mean, regardless, you some of it you bring home with you,
Oh yeah, and I feel bad. I mean, it's right before the holidays.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's already a tough year.
It's got to be hard to know the people too. Like, I don't know. Did you know this person? Like, kind of.
I mean, I didn't know her personally. We kind of got close after, I know her story, put it that way. After I hired her, I got to know her story, and we share little bits and pieces of ourselves, working together.
Yeah.
But
still, it sucks.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I hate that part of my job, and it just drains me. Just all my energy. It just sucks it out of me. And I think when I finally sat down to read last night, I kept reading the same page over and over. And I just read this. Turn the page.
Couldn't focus.
So, question for everybody.
Yeah.
Sure.
What is everybody doing for the holidays? Like, what is the main thing you guys are doing? Or anybody in the chat? Like, what are you guys doing that you're really pumped about for the holidays? Just throwing it out there.
So we are not like big traditional Thanksgiving people. I joke that I don't cook, I order. Like last year, our Christmas Eve dinner, I ordered a Moe's taco bar, which if you've never had, you need to like order the Moe's taco bar. It's like Moe's. Yeah, it's like a taco place. Like, do you guys have those in New York? Yeah, tacos. Yeah. Taco bar, and it's like $10 a person, and it's just oodles of food. It's like tons. So I do a taco bar for Christmas Eve because I don't want to cook. I don't want people, and I use paper plates because I'm that person, and I just don't want all that nonsense. So we are the anti-Thanksgiving, and we are doing just a shrimp boil, the three of us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like we're at the beach.
Boils, man. Seafood is my thing.
I mean, we're at the beach. So, yeah, and like Nick likes, my husband, he likes to grill and he smokes things. So he smokes a turkey like every couple weeks.
That's good.
I'm like, I don't really need another like smoked turkey. So I'm the anti-holiday, whereas I feel like Kerry is very holiday. She's watching Hallmark movies, and Christina has her tree up. I'm like,
my tree went up since Halloween.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yep.
I'm just not there yet.
I put my tree up on
What about you,
Halloween,
Natasha?
Yep, I needed that Christmas tree bad this year. Yep.
This year for me is really different. Normally I go see my dad for Thanksgiving, so it's a bit bittersweet. My daughter's older, so she's going to come over, and I'm cooking my very first vegan Thanksgiving. That I'm really excited about.
Cool.
Yay!
I don't eat the traditional vegan food because it's just weird. So I use plant-based food. So, but I'm excited. I mean, I'm making a big spread. So
my sister's vegan. Vegan tofu, a tofu turkey, tofurkey or something.
No, no, not eating that shit. No. No.
So what are you eating if you're not eating like a tofurkey?
So I am making
what turkey are you eating?
Yeah.
I'm not eating a tofurkey. I'm making stuffed acorn squash with mashed potatoes, green beans, rolls, salad. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, that sounds good.
Healthy. That sounds really
tried tofurkey one year because my daughter has been vegan for years now. So when she moved out, she made her first Thanksgiving, and she made that tofurkey mess. And it took every mommy bone in my body to not spit that out and hurt her feelings. I mean, I chewed and swallowed, and I took a Tums when I got home. That is nasty.
Really?
I have never tried it.
Well, if you look at the ingredients, there's like 50 things in that. And I'm like, what? Ew. So, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
So I'm just making mashed potatoes and string beans. My mom's cooking everything tomorrow.
That's nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll bring like a pie, or I don't know, I might go to like a bakery and just get something for dessert, something simple. Nothing crazy.
It sounds like my world.
Yeah.
Like that sounds where I'm living. I ordered a ham. I got a couple pies, and I'm going over to my parents' house, and they're taking it over. I'm sure they're going to do it for the next couple of holidays, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to take the reins in 2 holidays or so, and I'm just going to enjoy it now. So
awesome.
I have a very small family, so I don't have all that. We don't have like a ton of people, so we can always just be like, I'm not that into you right now, and we just don't see each other.
And with everything going on, like we're just trying to keep it to where it's like just my parents and my kids. So
I have a large family, but I don't like them. So
I think I'd rather have a small family that I actually like than have to deal with a bunch of people's nonsense. Yeah, because I don't have that kind of time. I'm like, like y'all are bothering me, and I just
don't want
have
the
energy.
So
the drama is just unnecessary.
Yeah, like why people gotta be so stupid?
Oh, thank you, Annie. Annie says my Thanksgiving is lovely. Thank you.
Oh,
Anna is excited to start decorating for Christmas on Saturday.
Yeah.
Way to go. I'm putting up the comment, Christina.
Yeah. This side of the whole like yard stream is a lot harder than the other side. Like to try to like get the comments and yeah.
Yeah. We got
Okay, so I have a question for you all.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Have you started playing the Christmas music? Because November 1st, the Pentatonic CD was bust out and it's on repeat.
The day that I put my Christmas tree up, which was the day after Halloween, I had Mariah Carey blasting in my house.
She's my ringtone right now.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
Love it.
I feel very Scroogey. Oh my God. I don't really love like holiday music.
I don't like Christmas music.
I don't. My son is watching yeah, my son's watching the Christmas movies, like, and you know, I love that. We'll put Christmas music on, like maybe we're putting up our tree and stuff, but I don't play it in the car. I am so Scroogey. Oh my God, y'all are making me feel like
Alecia, where's your wine?
Everybody does it at their own pace, honestly.
Chug the wine and then blast some Christmas music.
I don't know.
It's joy in you tonight.
I mean, I love Christmas because I love like my kid and how my kid is so excited about it.
Yeah.
But like as an adult, I'm just kind of like, okay,
yeah,
here we go. I gotta, you know.
I just feel like I need all the happy I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And if I have to fake it until I feel it a little bit, then I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as an adult, it's different, you know. I can remember waking up as a kid and we'd wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and we're not allowed to get out of bed until 6 o'clock. And and there was 5 of us. So, and Christmas morning took practically all day because we had to take turns opening presents and we had to do one by one. So
Hallmark movies like Kerry.
Yep. Girl,
you love those.
Like that is, after Christmas, Hallmark movies go on and we just truck along till the holiday.
Love Hallmark movies. Love them.
I know, I do. Just because you know what? You know it's going to be happy ending, but I've kind of figured them out, you know? Like the successful guy doesn't get picked. The guy who's like the cozy guy gets chosen. Like there's literally like kind of a stigma to like the Hallmark movies. I kind of have figured them all out.
Are y'all reading a bunch of Christmas books? Because I do actually have 2 Christmas books I have on tap.
I have my
I'm not totally Scroogey. I got 2 books. What do you got, Natasha?
We had like Jingle Balls or some weird shit yesterday. She was reading, right, Kerry?
I did think that looked fun.
Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. It was so funny.
Santa
like
seed or Pringle seed or some shit. It was weird.
Yeah,
it was
and then it was the guy
Dickens.
Yes, but his name was like Tent. Some sort of Tent something, and it was hilarious. Like the pen name just got me. It was something Tent was his name, his pen name. It was hilarious. I've got to remember what it was. I don't know what.
You have to let me know what that is.
Yeah,
I was reading that. I was watching that.
50 Christmas books on my Kindle. So
was that the one where he could shapeshift into a hot guy?
He had candy cane breath. That's all that I kind of remembered. Like he had candy cane breath, and he was Santa, wasn't he? Chris, he was Santa.
I don't know. Wait a minute. You read the book about some Santa doing some weird shit with candy cane breath?
Like he had candy cane breath. He was a hot guy. Like he was like this. Wait, what?
No, and Kayla was reading the alien Christmas thing, right? Was that Alien Christmas?
She was Alien Christmas, and he was the Santa. And then Bree was reading
weird shit, man.
Another one, a Santa one, but it was like he had candy cane breath always. Like, weren't they both paranormal?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
My wondering with the candy cane breath, and this is just me going to that place. Does everything smell like candy canes that comes out of your body?
I don't know. That is a really good question.
Like candy canes. That's what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, I live with 2 guys, so I would love it if like everything that came out of their body smelled like candy cane.
Could you imagine?
Because like, you know, I clean the bathrooms, so I would love that. To Anna, I have Christina Lauren's book, The Inner Holidays, and I have not read it. So if you would like to read it with me, let me know, because I need incentive to read something that's not that is holiday. I need incentive. I can't just do it. So
Alecia, you need to get away from the dark.
Oh God,
Right? Oh
I'm
God.
in the dark. I'm in the taboo. So I need.
Yeah. You need to come to the Christmas lights and get out.
I do. So if Anna wants to read that holidays one, I got it from the library. So I have like another 2 weeks to read it before I have to renew it.
Netflix has a show right now called Holiday. It's
I
so
saw the ad.
And the guy's hot. Like, he's like Australian. He has like this nice Australian accent, and it's like super funny. Like from the beginning of the movie to the end, I was like, crack. It was really good. It was cute.
Okay. I gotta read
add it to the list of things to read.
Oh, girl, that top one is the best. I love the top one.
Is that last year's Christmas anthology with Sarah McLean?
I think so.
Oh, that's so good. I love that one. That was great.
I haven't read it, though.
I tried to order that today on Target.com because they have like a buy 2 for the price of, or buy 3 for the price of 2, and it would not ship to my delivery.
Oh, they want to do something wrong for holidays.
Oh yeah,
you can do that. Totally.
Girl, I feel so bad. I read historical romance for my holiday books. Like, I feel like all of these count as holiday. I don't know.
Yeah,
well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I like Christina Lauren, so that was why I added it. Yeah, but I have also not read The Wallflowers Christmas, the Lisa Kleypas one.
I haven't read that one either.
I don't know if it has that good of reviews though.
I mean, I like those other ones, so I definitely would read it. I have it sitting to the side as like a maybe.
It's okay. She said she's sorry. It's okay.
I might have to go buy that Christina Lauren one because I think I'm still on hold with my library. I put it on hold like when it first came out. I think I still have something like 15 weeks to wait for that.
So where I live, no one reads that because I live in like a super like old person area. So it's a lot of like John Grisham. So when I put my name for stuff like that, it's like, ooh, you're the first one. So yeah, like I end up getting a lot of really good stuff. There's no, because it's Georgia, so there's not a lot of like LGBTQ, but there is like things that are more mainstream, like they do get, and they're always available because all these oldies are reading John Grisham. So, yes, Anna, you're right. Amazon does have that sale too, and so does Target right now. The buy 3 for the price of 2. So,
oh, look at this one. I'm scared to pick up another Christina Lauren. I haven't liked their last few books. Did you read the Unhoneymooners? Because the Unhoneymooners was bomb. That book had me racking up. It was so cute. I love that.
Hers are kind of hit or miss for me, so I can see how people are.
Justin,
I mean, they're either really, really good or just kind of like,
Yeah.
Justin, what was the last 2 that you ended up reading? I'm curious because I've read a ton of Christina Lauren too. I'm just curious which were the ones that were not your faves.
I have Beautiful Player upstairs. I haven't read that one yet. That one has really good reviews too.
I have the Once in a Blue Moon one, or is it Once in a Blue something? I have that one sitting there too. It's part of the never-ending list of books to read that are not getting read.
Twice in the Blue Moon and Honey Dog.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's funny. I didn't read those because I didn't hear really great things about them. So I kind of dodged those ones just because.
Holidays is on sale for buy 3 for the price of 2 on Amazon.
Yes, there's a few actually on the Amazon. I know not necessarily everyone's like support the big Amazon, but the A Heart of Blood and Ash is on there as the buy 2 get 1 for Bill Vane. If somebody's interested in that, because I had that in my cart. And then Red, White, and Royal Blue is a part of that sale right now too, if no one's read that. Which
that's cool.
I thought that really you hated it? Oh, I thought it was so cute.
Okay.
We talked about this, I think.
I know.
Why did you not like it?
I didn't read it. I listened to it on audio, and it sounded like a low budget porn book. Is what it sounded like. It was awful. I hated
it. Do you think it would have been better to read?
Probably. I mean, well, so when it comes to books, I often have the unpopular opinion. Like a lot of, like The Whole World Loves the Help, and I hated that book.
Yeah.
I hated it. It was stupid.
I never read it. Yeah.
But, you know, it's so, you know, wonderful. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I hate Nicholas Sparks.
See, okay, no one.
Opinion.
Yeah. Which one do you like? I'm sorry. Nicholas Sparks.
You said you don't like him?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't read that. No.
You know what's sad is the only book I read from him is The Notebook, and I actually did really love that one. But nothing else appealed to me because for him, I always feel like he has a tragic ending for one of the main characters, and I'm not down for that. I'm like, and then your favorite people ended up dying. So I tend to steer away from that.
I'm not into him. It's not my thing. See, hating Nicholas Sparks should be happy. I agree.
Yeah, agreed.
I agree with that.
Except for The Notebook, and who was casted? I forget what his name. Who was casted for The Notebook is
Ryan Gosling. Oh,
yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
That was well worth watching The Notebook anyway.
I think the movie was better than the book.
Which, by the way, you guys, I'm gonna fangirl right now. Just gonna throw it out there. I know. Are we allowed to talk about the trailer for the Bridgerton stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think anyone's gonna stop you.
Oh my God. Who else loves Simon? Who else loves him? Because he is my new crush for Hollywood. Because I'm allowed to have Hollywood crushes, right? And he is my new Hollywood crush. I mean, it's really nice to see someone where their hotness matches their personality. Like, I like how they go together. I don't know.
Well, he made me feel like a dirty old woman because I said I should not be looking at him like this. But damn.
Okay, yes.
Whatever. I will rob that cradle.
I mean, he was the cutest. I mean, I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm like, Simon's my favorite.
I think I posted today. He did some kind of magazine photo spread. Did y'all see that?
Did he really?
Oh,
okay. I haven't
posted it. I posted it in my story. I can repost it, but like,
yes, please.
I mean,
I'll be looking for that.
He's just beautiful. Like a
beautiful. Rodanthe. I love that movie. I didn't read the book, but Nights in Rodanthe was absolutely one of my favorite movies. But it might be because of the actor and I love Diane and Richard. They just perfect couple. So I love that movie.
I never watched it.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
So good.
All right,
it's so good.
See,
yes, the shirtless picture. He is good looking.
Yeah.
The live event and the sneak. Yes. It was so cute.
Yeah.
I love
Simon.
I like
and I'm over here on the couch going, Simon!
Didn't Daphne, the actress that played Daphne looked a little like, she looked a little bland, right?
Wait, which one was Daphne?
Daphne.
Oh yeah, Simon Daphne, right?
Yeah.
I forget names so easily, you guys. Oh my gosh.
But Penelope, the actress, she looks amazing. I liked her a lot. Yeah. I really liked her a lot.
She's adorable.
Why everybody gravitates towards her. She looks really sweet. I liked her.
I need to remember, Simon called her Daffy's or what did he call her? He nicknamed her.
Phoebe or Phoebes. Because her real name is Phoebe. Yeah.
And I was just like, heart. It was so freaking cute. Like their chemistry together, I think will be really good.
Penelope.
That was it.
Right? I need a shirt. I'm hoping they produce a shirt. That would be
Penelope and Colin, they call him Pollen.
Did
you get that? Pollen. Yeah. Penelope and Colin, they call him Pollen. Yeah.
That's super cute.
I'm interested in this Penelope Collins situation because I feel like the way they've got her portrayed in the show and then how they talk about her in the book, it doesn't seem like she's the ideal body type that they keep talking about in this Regency era of, beauty. And here's Colin, who seems to be this like man about town. I'm interested how this all plays out. And I know people really like this fourth book, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. So
her personality is going to steal the show.
That's hopefully. I mean, it has to, right?
I mean, she's probably going to be like funny and quirky and make him laugh, and he's gonna because you see like what is it, Lady Featherin? No, not Lady Featherin. Danbury likes right? Danbury,
she does like them, yeah.
He likes her a lot. I think Benedict, what the hell's this guy's name? Right? Benedict.
I'm so like that too. Honestly, you're in good company.
And this one, this one is Benedict.
Yeah, Benedict. He liked it too. I have to read more because I'm a little behind on the book. I gotta be honest.
I finished it. I read it in a day. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself until
the whole book in one day.
Yeah, I have the unpopular opinion on this one, Natasha. So I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. I did. I read this on Monday. Well, I'm at the beach with my family. I'm trying to like hide.
Yeah.
So I read this on Monday, and then yesterday I read that Pam Goodwin one.
Yeah. All right, talk about that because everybody didn't get to hear what you were saying behind the scenes. So pull them on the dirtiness of this book.
Oh, this book is dark. So like a couple weeks ago, Christina's like, "Oh, I'm reading Sea of Ruin, and Pam Goodwin's awesome." And then she sends us this like, you can get these free books on her website. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And this is dark. Like, this is cowboy, but dark. There is trigger warnings. There's like a rape at the beginning. There's a lot of tying up. And then there's a murder and a lot of PTSD. It is a very, it's a dark, heavy book. But I loved it because I like that.
I love it too. I can't wait to read it.
I liked it a lot, and I downloaded the second one. Kerry would be in the corner rocking back and forth with a straitjacket.
I just can't.
She's like having a breakdown, like thinking about it. But she's like starting to sweat.
It's really hard for me to read about like either rape or sexual abuse. I can't because I am very like, I get the story in my head and I imagine the scenes playing out. And for me, I just cringe. So like when I read, what was it? The Kerrigan Byrne, How to Love a Duke in 10 Days. Yeah. I stayed up till 5 a.m. reading that book. I started at midnight. I had no idea I was walking into a rape scene. Like, just like, that was a hard one.
Yeah, that one, I think because I didn't go into it expecting that one to be dark, right? Like the back of that book. So I'm really bad about like doing any research whatsoever. Like
me too.
I write reviews for Goodreads, but I never actually read one before I pick up a book. So I'm
the same way.
But I do exactly the opposite of what like I tell people to do. So I just thought like I really have heard great things about Kerrigan Byrne, and All Scott and Bothered looked really good. I was like, oh, I'll just do this one first. And then one chapter in, I was like, oh hell. This was not what I expected. There was no mention on the back of this book about this very violent scene. Whereas this one with Pam Goodwin, I knew it going in. Like, come on, the picture on the front, it's like a dark cowboy. He's shirtless. He's got a rope. I knew that there was going to be some dark stuff going on here. But I loved it. If you like dark, I would recommend it.
Have you read Acheron, right? Or no?
Yeah, I did a long time ago. Like I would need to definitely like refresh my memory on that one.
The best book I think I ever read was Acheron. I love that book. He's I'll give you a little synopsis without ruining the book. He's basically a god. He was in this goddess's body, and they were going to kill him. So they took him and put him in a human's body, and she didn't know she was having twins. And he is really like, there's like a superstition that he's going to be the destroyer of the world. Mm-hmm. So they take him from a child, like 9 years old, and they basically make him into a whore. And he's forced to have sex with these men and women of this high class society, and he's kept as like this slave, and he's mistreated, and it just goes into how he becomes like the god that he's supposed to be, and he goes through all this torment throughout his life. It's such a good book, so good.
That whole series is really good. Like Sherilyn Kenyon, I never say her name right.
Sherilyn Kenyon.
The whole series is good. Oh,
my poor babe. Oh, there you go. Somebody read it. It was hard, but it's so good. It's so good.
Man, no, I can't.
Yeah, this is not Kerry's jam. Kerry wants the light and the fluffy.
Well, not so much, because I definitely like my angst or my, the hero or the heroine to have their trials. But like, I don't know, like that just seems, oof. And I also want to know, why is Goodreads, you're looking at, even if you don't read the reviews, why can't they put triggers somewhere in like the descriptions?
Yeah.
I feel like that needs to happen like tomorrow.
Good luck. There's a lot of things that needs to happen with Goodreads.
Yeah. I know, among other things, right?
The books that they have for this award that's coming out now, what is it called?
The choice awards, right?
Yeah. The best of or whatever. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Justin does a really good video on that.
It's a perfect video, because the books that they don't do those genres justice at all.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, it's like she said, there's like no indie authors on there. There's like, I mean, why? There's some authors that definitely needed to be on there, and then there's some authors that I'm surprised there's not some sort of women's fiction section like they could be in.
It's
like
the Goodreads platform itself is rating indie books at high levels, is rating other romance category books at higher levels than the ones that they're advertising. That's something's really sketchy right there.
Yeah. And all they get is like just extra advertisement. And I feel like some of the books should get other acknowledgements, and they just don't even get a shot.
I think Amazon has like a best of 2020 list out right now too, that for romance, and it actually has romance. Like it has a Sarah McLean. It has like actual, I think a Wolf Song is on it, which I have not read. But
choice or don't get Justin started.
Yeah, no,
get started. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I mean, especially for someone who reads a ton of romance, you just sit at it, you just look at that screen, and you're like, what happened? What are they thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've read. I think I had to read like 3 or 2 that were on there.
Oh, I have not.
That were on there. Well, and I have 2 of them. I physically own 2 of them. Beach Read. Have y'all read that?
I have Beach Read.
I haven't read it.
I have read Beach Read. It's actually really good.
Read it.
I haven't, but I've not read it. I've actually taken it to the beach twice this year. This book has come to the beach.
So let's save
and not been read.
Summer. Let's save it for next summer.
It's good. Yeah. You'll like it, Alecia. It's really good.
This point, and then the other one I have is One to Watch, which I don't think is actually a romance.
Yeah.
And everyone seems to not like it. So I don't know why I have it.
Okay, girl, I just took a picture of the screen, so I'm going to try that story graphic like you had said for trigger warnings, because honestly, I feel like I need them. Like I need them in my life.
What is that story graph?
I don't know what it is. Is it like it must be a review site.
What is that?
What is it? Is it a review site?
I'm assuming it would be.
Okay, see, Wolf Song. Everyone loves that. Okay, I feel like I need to.
I know that needs to be higher up on my TBR.
But it's big, right? It's like 800 pages, right?
Well,
my daughter read it one day.
Oh,
my daughter read it one day. She's 15. She loved it.
Is it one day. YA or is it young adult?
Yeah, she reads like my husband. She reads fast. She was just in her room. I took her TV away from her. She was on punishment. She had nothing else to do. She finished the book in one day. She had no TV, no door, no phone, no Kindle, like no door. Like I took her door off the hinges. Mom was not playing. Yeah.
I want to know what she did
to
put you in this mood.
Let me tell you her grades. I'm gonna tell you her grades. This is what happened. This is what happens when you put them on lockdown. Look at her grade. She sent me her report card yesterday. Spanish 96, English 94, algebra 93, chemistry 96, global history 97, phys ed 95. Her mean score is 95.17. Homegirl got her grades up real quick.
Real quick. After she had nowhere to go and no door and no phone. She was all.
Mommy, don't say that. I don't play with it. When it comes to school, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Good for you.
Well, Kerry, now you know you take the door off the hinges, okay?
Hey, I'll do it too. I'm like, hey, whatever works. Like, let's just get it done.
Kerry's kids are really little, though. She's got a lot of time.
Yeah.
They grow real fast.
I've got an 8, a 6, and a 3. Well, 3 next week. So.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like a good read, but better.
Yeah,
hey,
better.
So that's good to know. Yeah, we need better in our lives. Yeah, it's probably a better place to go. I wish they did. Do you guys know if they do any sort of awards for the year, or is it just kind of like starting out?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I know. I just would like other options besides Goodreads.
And can we use, point ratings versus 1 through 5? Because if I want to rate something a 4.5, I want my half.
Yeah.
Because it's not a 5, right? You don't want to go up because it's not that good, and then you want to go down because then you're like.
5s are given too easily. Like even like a lot of the booktubers that I watch, they rate a lot of books a 5, and for me, like I might have like 5 5s. You know what I mean? Like books that are like memorable that you're gonna cherish and love like forever. There's few of those. Those are 5. If 5 is the highest you can give it, those are 5s. We're giving away 5 too easily. We got to pull back on the 5s a little bit.
Well, here's the thing too, is like, let's pretend you give a 4.5, right? I feel really bad putting a star as a 4 when it's technically like a 4.5. So I was rated as a 5, but then I type in the review, this was a 4.5.
Yeah.
So like for me, there's ones that get 5s, but haven't made it to 5, but I put it as a 4.5, not to dock their rating because they did get that extra half.
Right. I'm the same way.
I feel bad, but I'm like, oh, oops.
Well, what was the last 5-star read you had?
That I rated a 5-star read?
Yeah.
But it was more like a 4.5. So this was a 4.5 for me, but I rated it. Well, plus she's my favorite author, so I'm giving her a 5-star. Sarah McLean. Sorry. Sarah McLean.
Have you read the second one, the next one in that one yet?
Yes. And you know what? I'm starting it and I'm halfway. Where am I?
Too.
I'm like right here. And here's the problem is I'm knowing this is going to be like a 4-star, maybe less, because it's not as good as everything else she's written. So that's and I don't know. Tell me if you guys do this. Your favorite authors, I tend to be a little harder on because I know where they could write. They could write way up here for me. Yeah. So when they don't meet their own standard, I'm kind of hard on them. I feel bad.
Oh, they have half stars.
Awesome.
Oh, see, okay.
I'll be checking them out.
I agree, Kerry. I didn't realize that was the book the series that y'all or that Jessica was doing this year or this month, whatever. So I started reading it, and I'm 45 pages into that 10 ways to be adored when landing a lord.
Oh, this guy?
But I also read the other series previous to this. The what is it? The Rules of Scoundrels.
Oh yeah,
so I read it previous to this. So it's like I'm like reading this one going like, "Oh, Georgina. Hey, this is where you came in." And I'm like, "Oh, now this is all making sense." So I feel like I should have read this series before. Oh, Crystal's here. Hey, we should give like a shout out to Crystal on her 1,000 followers.
Woo! Good job, girl.
Go, Crystal.
Well deserved.
Yeah. She's working hard, man.
She's hustling.
Her stories like always, pop in with the kombucha, and even though I don't agree with her vinegar taste, but I think it's delicious.
You guys are crazy.
I still haven't tried it because I haven't gone to the grocery store because I'm in the middle of nowhere. So When I get back to Atlanta, I'm gonna try it.
Do the guava goddess. It's so good.
But do you drink this in the morning instead of because I do a shot of apple cider vinegar every morning. So you do this instead of that, or just as a drink throughout the day?
I think it's just a drink throughout the day.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys, when I was reviewing it, I did not know it was fermented tea. So I'm like, when I tried it, I'm like, oh, this tastes like tea. And then I post it all. And my husband comes to me later, is like, it's fermented tea. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Thank you for the warning of it being, because I didn't know what it was. It just, for me, I was just like drinking a drink, Gosh.
Good. Good. All right. So let's do a little giveaway real quick.
Oh, huh?
Right? Yeah.
Might as well.
Yes.
Why not?
Hey.
The people that are here, they're here. They came. They showed up.
They want to hang out.
Let's see.
Go ahead, Alecia. You do it.
Oh.
Just
let me do it.
Scroll it. Cover your eyes. Pick somebody.
If you guys want to comment real fast.
Back in the beginning. It was oh, sorry. I went all the way back in the beginning. Here, hold on. Yeah, make a few comments. Give us a minute. Yeah, make some comments.
Go ahead, guys. Start commenting if you want to win this.
Comment for a few minutes, and then we'll see.
And while they're commenting, I'll go ahead and announce who our guest host is going to be for the live show. I haven't seen her pop in here, but it is Sarah from the Discord, and she is swept away on Instagram.
Oh,
yay!
I love
She's
Sarah.
Gonna be so excited.
Yes, I'm excited to have her. And if you don't follow her on Instagram, you totally should. She has got some gorgeous templates for Follow Friday, and her content, her page is just really, really fun, and it's a beautiful page to look at. So if you're not following her, Romantically Swept Away, you need to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Stop it, Apple Podcast. It's Harriet Omenji.
Oh my God, she actually she really won. Look, and she's going crazy right now. Oh my God. Well, that's what happened when you show up.
Yeah.
All right. Harriet, DM me on Instagram your info.
That's awesome. Yay. So what is everybody going to be reading for December? What's the December plans, guys?
Aside from Bridgerton?
Yep, aside. Well, yeah, because I'm getting into trouble because I've already read book 4, and I know I'm not supposed to have already read book 4, but I have already read book 4, so I needed to stop, I don't keep reading, because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. So, you guys have any plans?
So I plan on Bridgerton. I plan on the 10 Ways to Be Adored by a Lord, and then the 11, whatever the 11 one is, because I cannot not read a series. It makes me crazy. And then I am going to continue with this Pam Goodwin knotted. It's knotted, buckled, something else. Is that trilogy for the dark romance. And then apparently I'm going to read In a Holidays. So if anyone wants to read In a Holidays, definitely send me a DM. Send me a DM and we'll set it up. I mean, why not? And I'm sure I will come up with other things. I have this that everyone seems to be super interested in, but I have, again, just carted it around with me and not actually read it.
Anna read it.
I will read that with you. I'm dying to read that.
She said it's a beautiful book, but it's kind of slow in the beginning. So
I don't know. I don't know if I can handle slow.
I don't do well with slow either.
I don't do well with slow. So I have the Alyssa Cole When No One Is Watching from the library, and I read the first 4 or 5 chapters, and I was like, I can't do this.
That book disappointed me so bad. I mean,
which one?
I don't know why. I don't
When
know
No
why
One Is Watching.
It's a thriller. It's not a thrill. There's nothing. I got halfway through and I had to DNF that book.
Yes.
There's nothing
I didn't even get that far
scary about it.
I did not even get that far, and I want to like it so badly.
Me
and
too.
5-6 chapters in, I'm like, oh, you're going back to the library. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. We tried. We tried to make this work, you and me, and it's not going to. And
I was bored.
I have no problem with like that this is not going to work. Bye-bye.
See, I'm the other way. I feel so guilty DNFing. I literally am like, I feel like I'm betraying the book if I set it down.
I don't
and
feel
that's
that
just me. Like, I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry, DNF'd you.
Life is too short to read books that don't make you happy.
I need that on a t-shirt.
I can't.
Yes.
Girl, I just feel guilty. I feel like I betrayed the author by just shutting the book.
Especially in 2020. Life is too much. Yes. And go pick up something else. Yeah. No. Kerry, you got over 1,000 books. Go pick up something.
Right?
Go read them.
Carrie, stop reading 3s and giving them 5s. They're really
yes. Carrie's too nice. She's too nice.
I feel bad. I want to give them the 4.5, but no, give them the 3 they deserve. Damn it.
Yes. Damn it, Kerry. So it's like we all need to read Carrie's Goodreads and with like a filter.
Everything about Carrie's good.
Yeah, Carrie gives it a 5, then we
like,
know
if it's a
really
4-star,
like a 4.
you know, like just stick away from it. But if I rated it a 5, you know to take a look at it. So
I know, poor Tori. So Tori and I like talked about this book, and Tori actually won this book because I ended up with 2 copies of it from Book of the Month because Book of the Month lost mine or whatever. So I sent her one, and we were like, we're going to read this together. And like, both of us are like, dude, I'm 21 pages in. And she's like, I'm stuck on page 70. I'm like, okay. Like, we are just really shitty at this book. Like, I don't know what it is. So if anyone does want to read this with Tori and I, I've never read anything by her. Have you?
I've read a couple of books by her, and the only one, and they always take me a really long time to get through. The only one I think I remembered that I enjoyed was it This Dark Duet or her? It's a duo. It's upstairs. I have books upstairs.
Are we talking about
V.E. Schwab?
Yeah, she does the Darker Shades of Magic, and she does
But see, that was slow for me. I read the first book in that series, and it was really slow for me. I enjoyed it once I got into the action part of it. I just feel like her books just kind of, I'm used to a book grabbing me from the first few pages. That's the type of book that I love.
Yeah, that's what I need.
I need
Mariana Zapata because her book is slow.
And stay away from Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City. Just don't go down that road.
Well, I'm like 100.
You tried it.
I started it and I put it back down again.
It's just I don't know what happened, but she just info dumped a heck of a lot of stuff for like the first 80%. Like not 80%. She probably info dumped maybe for like the first 40%, and then started doing the story for another 40%. And then it just like so much happened in the last 20%.
Her writing is so choppy in that book. Like I was reading, I'm like, what? And then I would have to read it again for it to make sense. Like just the way that it didn't have a flow. It was just like info, like the info was it was info dumping, but it was like chopped up and not well organized. Like it just didn't flow right. I don't know. Do you have the
series is better?
You have
Which
it
one?
Or no? Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas?
I don't have it. Nope.
I would say I would love for you guys to try to read it and tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. But it was just so like choppy for me. I don't know. It didn't flow.
I have A Court of Thorn and Roses, like literally sitting there staring at me.
Girl,
so I feel like I can't.
So
but I can't. No.
Carrie, I don't know if I agree. I read the first book in her series, and for me it was okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Go to the second book.
You gotta read the second book.
Read
book 2.
I don't
three,
remember
you
the last time. I've never said this about an author before, but I've never heard of the second book being better than the first book. But in her situation, the second book was better than the first. I don't know how she did it. I don't even get it. But I mean, for the fact the first book had like the trials in it, I was just like, and she threw the what is it, the bone at the queen or whoever it was.
I have no idea. I don't even know what it's about.
I don't know, whatever she threw, it was just awesome. Like I just
so good.
It was good. I'm sorry. She
I think the first book just kind of like built the foundation for book 2, and then book 2 got all sexual and steamy and
well, now we should have sold it back. You buried the lead for me. Come on, Christina. You know I want the dirt and the sex.
Alecia,
that's what I need.
His wings. When
his wingspan matters.
Wingspan
matters.
Don't they like glitter or like vibrate or something? I don't remember. There was something about his, and like when she touched his wings, it was like real sexual. Oh my god!
Yeah, let's not ruin it though. Like whoever wants to read ACOTAR, go read ACOTAR. It's awesome. It's really like it's a good gateway for fantasy. Like if you love romance, it's actually a good gateway for like to try fantasy. So
I've read some fantasy, and there's a few books that I enjoy. My problem with fantasy is getting past, because all the first books are the info dump books.
Yeah.
So it's getting past all of that. And if the world building is not exciting to me, I have a hard time sticking with it. Children of Blood and Bone, I think that one is classified as fantasy.
Yeah.
That one was good because there was action thrown into that along with kind of like the world building. That young adult series with Amy Kaufman and what is it? Obsidian. What are the other books?
Obsidian.
But what about like really paranormal romance? Like, do you consider that like fantasy, or is that more just like paranormal romance?
Which one?
Like vampires?
Like vampires, or like the IAD, because that's a good series that doesn't have a ton of info dumping right in the beginning.
Yeah, that would probably be more paranormal, correct?
I heard that's definitely more paranormal than fantasy.
Harriet's talking about chapter 55. Is it 55 or 53 or 58?
Oh, I don't know chapters. Like this is the girl that forgets like her own name.
Harriet, look at tell me if it's 53, 55.
Illuminate. Thank you. The Illuminate.
Illuminate. There you go. Sorry.
That was I read all 3 of those books back to back. After I read the book, I went and listened to the audio, and they were both amazing.
Bryan Sanderson. Yes.
Okay, so I got
Bryan Sanderson is where it's out for fantasy.
Looking for a pencil.
And I just put it down. And it's not because I wasn't liking it, but I never finished it. So I need to finish Mistborn.
So Bryan Sanderson info dumps, I had no idea. I'm sorry. I read the second half of that and I was just like, I had no idea.
She said it wasn't as info dump to me. She said.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Thank you.
So how many books are there in this Court of Thorn and Roses? Am I getting myself into?
But here's the kicker to this. Because the novella. But here's the thing though, that I know how long it's going to take her to do the spinoff. It's like once you get addicted to the series, you want to go straight into that spinoff. And I think it's going to take her like, what do you guys think? If you guys raise Sarah J. Maas, put guesses down there how long you think it's going to take her to get the spinoff done. I'm guessing like 8-10 years, but I don't know. Because she because she switches off. She switched off with her city of her Crescent City was like last year. So it's been like 2 years since she's gotten an ACOTAR book done. So it's not like she pushes one out every year. She waits a couple years.
Isn't there one coming out where people are talking about like the cover? What's that? I saw that all over the book stuff.
Yes. Her cover. Okay. So it was supposed to be like an Asian inspired cover. And with the cover, it was supposed to be where it appealed not only to women, but men as well. So this is just a personal opinion, you guys, but I didn't love it. I just didn't love it because I'm used to her ACOTAR series with pretty girls on the dresses, with nice dresses on. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I'm girly like that. But it was definitely, they're trying to open it up to like a bigger fan base. And I just, I'm sorry. A lot of women are going to buy they don't care. They don't care about the cover.
Yeah. We're buying it no matter what.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She could put a grocery bag on the front of it. Would buy it.
So I guess I need to add that to my December list because apparently I'm the last person on the planet to have not read it. So
they're
Book
do
10
that.
is going to have to wait till 2021 for me. I think my December is super swamped because I really do, besides the Christmas books, I really do want to read The House in the Cerulean Sea.
Oh, so good. Read it.
Yeah, Sea of Ruin. Yeah.
I guess I need to add Wolf Song. I need to add Wolf Song.
Yep.
Wolf Song. Yep.
I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna lay on my couch and read books all day.
So wait, are you reading Holidays too, Natasha?
Yeah, that one too.
All right, so we need to figure out how we're gonna bring these books in with Bridgerton. So we got Holidays, we got Wolf Song, which is like 800 pages. What else we got?
Well, y'all have already read the A Court of Thorns and Roses, so that one doesn't count. I don't know. We all might just need to quit whatever job you have and then just stay home and read.
Oh. So
yeah.
I'm okay with it. You want me to sacrifice my sleep?
And you wake up early.
The last time I sacrificed sleep for a book was many, many years ago when I discovered Carl Weber. And I read every single book he ever wrote back to. I mean, I would be at the stove cooking and reading at the same time. Yeah, I definitely didn't sleep when I discovered his books, but I don't know. There's only so many steamy books you can read before you gotta put it down. I can't have the girl parts on fire.
You know what? And I haven't heard really great things. Sorry, guys. I haven't heard really great things about Midnight Sun either. Did you end up liking it? Or
I have it. I started.
I haven't heard
it, and then I just started hearing all these negative reviews about it, and it turned me off. It turned me off. I didn't feel like reading all of Twilight all over again.
Yeah.
To be disappointed. I didn't want it to ruin it for me. It was such a great. It really was like the first series that. For a lot of people, I know, but for me particularly, it kick-started me into reading, you know?
Yeah.
I think the problem with Midnight Sun is a lot of people rated that on Goodreads, a very high rating, before they even read the book. So it had all of these really high expectations. Yeah. And then as people started reading it, the true feelings kind of come out.
Yeah, Midnight Sun was bad. That's what I've been hearing.
I didn't even try it. I don't even buy it because the pomegranate, is that what that was on the cover?
Yeah, that was pomegranate. Yeah.
I can't. That had nothing to actually, I felt like, do with the story. And I don't know. And then along my collection. like a million years ago, whenever those stories came out, whatever her name is, Stephanie Meyer, had like a short story or something on her website about, it was called Midnight Sun, and it was this story of like Edward and Bella and from his point of view. And I read it when it was like on her website. So years and years and years ago. So I was like, why the fuck am I going to buy this book?
Right.
Yeah, right.
I read this book. I saw the movie. Like, do I need to own this? No.
What is the significance of the pomegranate? What is that supposed to mean?
I have no clue.
They make nice juice.
I have no idea.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with the story.
I'm sure it does. It's got to have some.
I have no idea.
Okay, see, Hunger Games. That was mine. That was mine. And I literally walked into the store after. Yeah, after the store reading Hunger Games, I walked in and then I picked up Caravel and then I just started reading a ton after that.
You guys are making me feel so old. I'm over here going, the Sweet Valley High series.
Yeah. I'm like the Babysitters Club and I were like, yeah, we were it.
Like, damn, I was reading 20 years before these books came out.
Yes. Oh my God, we're old, Natasha. But isn't there a new Hunger Games? Oh, like, see, Jessin knows because she's smarter than I about this.
Yeah.
But isn't there a new Hunger Games?
Yeah, there is.
Ballad of
like
Snakes
bird
and
on the front
Fire
of
or
it.
something.
Yeah.
It's Snakes and Music or whatever it is. Yeah.
Ballad of Songbird.
Whenever they do that, though, I feel like the series is done. I never tend to go back. Once the series is done for me, it's done.
Yeah, especially years later. Like, I'm done with you. I've moved on. Especially if they made a movie. We had our time. It's more fun. I'm done.
Write your next thing because I'm there for it. You know, like if she went and wrote something else, I would be there for it.
I was not there for Stephanie Meyer's other crappy book, The Host or whatever else she wrote after Twilight.
No, that book was good. That book was good. Stop. That book was good.
Yeah. I don't think that book was good. I'm sorry.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
I am so sorry.
The movie was kind of shitty, but the book was good.
I didn't even see the movie. I thought the book was like the worst thing. I was like, oh my God, no.
Oh, I loved it. The little spirit that goes in the back of your neck. That was
okay. That's way too much like some bad science fiction movie from like 1970. You know, like I can't. It's like, and then it crawls in your ear and you have to tell the truth. Like I saw that movie. It was Star Trek in 1982. No,
I like the host.
Oh, see, look, you're putting up you're gonna put up the comments that agree with you. That's right. What we're learning here.
Look. So question for you guys. Have you guys heard of Legendary? The new fantasy book Legendary?
Legendborn?
I want to read that in December. I think it's called Legendary. It's a girl on the cover and she's like this, and she's got one red arm, one blue arm. Is anybody else?
I thought
is it Legendary? Okay, that's it. Next time we're here, I'm gonna hold up the book. I know I own
red and blue, right? Isn't it like red and blue, like swirly, whatever?
Yeah, it's just like this, and then if anybody's read that, please throw it in the comments. I've heard so many awesome things about it. Legendborn. Thank you, Justin.
We should have you co-host with us. I put it up. You could have been on here with us live right now.
We need you right now. This is one of those moments. So I'm excited to kick into that one.
I was looking for a pencil to write these down because my phone is like doing all right, Legendborn. There it is.
Yes, because we're talking about fantasy, and I love fantasy as much as I love historicals, and that was one that I was like, it looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Are you looking forward to anything for January, February next year? Anybody?
I have a question.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Okay. And ladies in the comments, let me know. So what are you guys telling your family, friends, or yourself if you're buying yourself gifts for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas that's like bookish related, other than just like standard books?
Okay. I have two things. So we don't actually do Christmas. Like, okay, again, I'm Scroogey. Yeah. I get it. I am Scroogey. So we do like something for my son, but I mean, my husband and I, it's like, if you want something, just buy it yourself, right? Like we don't do that. So I just buy whatever I want, and then I wrap it like, and then I put it under the tree, and then I open it and act real surprised. So I just ordered. So Fated Mates is doing a book. It's a group of books through Old Town Book in, I think right outside of in New York. Goes towards an indie bookseller. We want to support them. And I want to say it's 5 or 6 books. And so I ordered that whole pack from them. It's the Fated Mates on Old Town Book. It's the Diana Quincy one that's out. It is Heart of Blood and Ashes from Levain, which I want to read. It is...
So it's like a group of books. Like
it is a group of books. It's like 6 books. It's the Joanna Shoup. It is the last one in this. It's the Devil of Downtown. It's like six books. I cannot remember the other ones right now. One of them is The Roommate, which I did not enjoy, and I'm going to send it to someone else because even though I did not enjoy it, I feel like someone else should enjoy it. So I did that. I ordered that for myself, and then I also ordered from.
Yes, Tori, that's what I want.
Bookish sweatshirts, yep. So have you tried Piper and Ivy? Piper and Ivy has the cutest book sweatshirts. I have one over here. And it's so soft. Like the softest sweatshirt ever.
That's cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's cute.
I had a sweatshirt from Hello Lovely box in my cart at least for 3 months now. But theirs are kind of pricey, so it's difficult for me to tell myself spend $50 on a.
Hell yeah!
But Justin and Crystal are in the thing. Don't they have like little promo codes that you guys can use? You can use their promo codes. I think there's
Oh, is that?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah,
I'm cheap.
I just
Frugal.
bought a
It's not
shirt
cheap,
and
it's
a cup
frugal.
from them. So yeah,
It is.
Merry Christmas,
Frugal.
Kerry.
I am on a journey to save money to buy a house if the market doesn't go shit next year. So spending that kind of money on a sweatshirt is just a little hard for me. So.
No, totally.
But I love your one from, is it Wuthering Pages, where it says historical romance booker or historical romance lover?
Historical romance lover. Yeah. I got the t-shirt from her. The sweatshirt that I had on, the historical romance sweatshirt a couple of weeks ago, I got from Fugly Barbie.
Oh, that was cool. I saw that one.
That was cute. That was cute. And I also ordered from, is it Jordan? See, oh, that's so cute. So cute. You not so much. Oh my God.
This was on clearance. It was on clearance at 2nd and Charles. So it was like $5.
Yeah, that's where I live. $5 land.
Yeah,
me too.
You got to get those deals.
Yeah,
I swear books are expensive.
Yeah,
they are. The other thing I ordered was from Jordan. Why? It's from the Sarah McLean. It's the Read Romance, Fight the Patriarchy mug.
Oh,
so those are the two things that I have purchased for myself for Christmas because I don't trust my husband to buy me anything.
Oh, I made a list with the links.
I just buy it myself.
I pick the size already, and I just copy the whole bar and paste it. So all you gotta do is click, buy, click, buy, click, buy.
I just put it on his American Express. Like I literally get his card, and I put his card number in, and I buy it for myself, and then we've been married a long time. When you start doing stuff like that, we've been married a long time.
So Christmas morning, does he go to you and say, "Gee, honey, what did I buy you this year?"
Oh yeah, he has no idea. I even wrap him. He's got no clue what's going on.
I'm crying over here. It's so funny.
I love it.
Okay, sorry. I don't even.
I want to get the things that I want to get.
That's awful.
Yeah. No, you can laugh. It's totally fine.
Hold on.
It's totally fine. Yeah, I gotta
get the link to it too.
But is your husband like a good gift giver?
Mine? Oh no, he's terrible.
But do you open up the present? Kerry's so nice. He probably would give her like a juicer, and she'd be like, "Oh, this is amazing." Whereas everyone else would be like, "Fucking juicer."
Really? Year he tried to play. And,
I had a girlfriend whose husband got her a rain gauge for Christmas. You know the little thing you put outside to see how much it's rained?
No.
Wow.
No.
Let me tell you, the worst gift I got, my ex-husband bought me a suitcase for Christmas. So I got the suitcase and I was excited and I'm opening it, looking for a ticket, like we're going to go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm in this suitcase. There won't shit in the suitcase. I said, babe, when have I ever gone anywhere, taken a vacation? I said, are you taking me somewhere?
Emphasis on the X, right?
Yes.
It certainly contributed because I was like,
you should have gave him that suitcase when he left. Here you go.
Yeah.
No,
I put all your shit in the suitcase.
Present. Sure did. Here you go. You can keep that. We were splitting up the property. You can keep that.
That's right.
It was.
I put all your crap in there.
It was so plain. It was a guy's suitcase. I mean, you could at least bought me one that had flowers on it or something.
Oh no, I would have tucked it at his head. That would have been one Christmas to remember, girl.
Trust me, I remember it.
Yeah, if anybody's out there with significant others, really funny stories, just throw them down.
Christmas present you ever got.
Or whatever you celebrate, Hanukkah or whatever you guys celebrate, throw them down because you know there's funny ones out there.
Yes, Anna, so many books. My Amazon wish list is absolutely. I have one specifically for Kindle books, and then I have one for physical books. It's ridiculous.
Let's share our wish list with each other so we can see who has the best.
Yeah. I've got like 4 things on my wish list because I was just like, whatever.
I want to compare Kerry's wish list and Alicia's wish list.
Oh no! Oh no! Kerry's is like an Amish Christmas, and mine's like the hippogriff who fucked me. You know, like it's like
An Amish Christmas. I have never read an Amish. Well, there's nothing wrong with Amish Christmas, obviously, but I've never read anything like that in my life.
It is. I'm just saying, there's a very big difference. She's reading that, and I'm like, the cowboy that tied me up. You know, like it's all very.
Kerry, honey, you know we love you, right?
Oh yeah, no, all good and fun.
I tell her
if it makes you feel better, Kerry, I own High School Musical 1, 2, and 3 on DVD, and I absolutely love them. So.
Which one is that?
High School Musical 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, I love those.
And I may or may not have a couple of the songs on my playlist
too.
Oh. Everyone just likes different things. It's not...
No, I keep it pretty fluffy. I mean, I do like my steam, but not as, I'm never going to be like erotica or anything like that. No, you'll never see that on my.
Well, have you tried reading it, Kerry? We're going to change you.
Girl, I don't even know. Some of the things I've heard.
I can see her in bed like, oh, snap.
She's gonna go home in leather pants and thigh-high boots, and her husband's
some of the things I've heard, I'm just like, I don't know.
No, you gotta, Kerry, you gotta loosen up, girl.
She's gonna have to Google some of the things, and then her husband's gonna be like, "What are you Googling?" I
probably will need to Google some stuff. That is not a joke. Like I'm like, this is so far out of my wheelhouse right here.
Okay, but then you'll come back and you'll thank us later.
Word.
Yeah,
probably.
And your husband might too.
Yeah. He's gonna jump on our lives and be like, "Thanks, lady."
Christmas gifts.
So wait. So what are we talking about? Future gifts for like what? I'm trying to think. What we put on our wish list, right?
Yeah, like how you can share your Amazon list. We can share our lists with each other.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let's
drop it in the
that.
IG chat.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see if everyone's interested.
Some of the things I'd probably want that it's not considered a book, but it is a book.
Mm-hmm.
What is what is that? Special editions?
Oh,
a special edition copy of a favorite book. I'd be down with that.
Yeah. I have a lot of those, but the ones that I really love are from Book Depository. I am really drawn to white cover books. I love the real minimalistic look of white covers, and they seem to have the UK editions just seem to be so much better than ours sometimes.
The UK, I think some of their covers are just beautiful. The ones they've got for the Julia Quinn ones with the kind of cartoony drawings are just.
I want those so bad. I'm so jealous.
Was it the Philippine ones that Julia Quinn put up the other day? There was one from a different country she put up.
A different country,
They were so gorgeous. Great. I'm like, that's the prettiest ones that I've seen. It was not. It was like last week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's this girl that I follow on TikTok, and she's from a completely different country, and it's on the book talk side of it, and she's showing her bookshelf, and I'm writing down these titles, and when I go to research the author, they're only in this other country and they're not printed in English, and I'm like, but they're so pretty.
Yeah, that's hard. I really get disappointed when I find like an Alcred edition I really love, and like you cannot find it, like it is gone, and I'm just like, bummer. I would have really loved that edition, maybe not everything in the box, but the edition I'm down for.
I tell you which one does a really good job with their special editions with the sprayed edges is Illumicrate. I've never gotten one of their boxes, but they do really, really well with their beautiful sprayed edges of their books.
Yeah. There's a way to spray your edges too. I think there's like a video or something online that you could look at, like how to make them look nice.
I think Jess did it one time too. I think she tried one of her books. Yeah.
Okay.
See,
I don't have the patience.
I would be scared of ruining it. I'd be like, oh, this is my favorite book. And then I just
go and jack it up.
Yeah, for sure. Alecia, sorry. What is, you were saying like a question, I really liked it, about what you guys are excited about that's going to release in 2021.
Yes.
Girl, that is going to be the end of one, That Curse So Dark and Lonely by, okay, I forgot the author's name.
I have the first 2 books and haven't read either one of them yet. Is it good, Kerry?
Oh, it is so good. It's
really?
a Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Oh, that's my jam.
And the girl has
like
cerebral palsy.
like Cinderella, huh?
So
I do not like Cinderella, and I'm going to stick by that.
And then another one that's finishing up is Tessa Dare, the one with what is it?
The Wallflower Wager one, or
yeah, that's finishing up in February. So those two, I'm like, mark me down.
You're ready. Okay.
Oh, Fugly. Oh, okay. Fugly Barbie. We can tell people to get us some for Fugly Barbie.
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting all the expensive books that I don't want to spend money on. Like I have the Michelle Obama book, right? And now I really want the Barack Obama book. And I haven't read Michelle's book. I started.
Chris!
I know. Stop.
It's good.
I started it.
And my God, it's so good.
I know.
It's the face of Natasha.
I know. It's good.
You read that book and your ass is like, I want to go to DC now. I want to run things.
Yeah.
Well, we collectively could. I mean, come on.
I love Michelle. I do.
Shit, my 2-year-old nephew could run the White House better than what's in there now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go political.
Listen.
You're in a safe space.
It's okay.
We're in a safe space.
This is becoming
politics out.
We talk about whatever bullshit we want to talk about.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, man. It's all right.
What? Like 35 more days? No. More than that. 65 more days?
I don't know.
Is it
January 20th? January 20th?
Oh, yeah, something around there, right?
These next
January
couple of
20th?
weeks, we're going to see a lot of fucked up shit.
Yes. But if we'll talk about this. If anybody would like to donate to Romancing the Runoff,
yes,
this is a fantastic IG account that they've got some really great auction items on there. They're donating to the two Senate races in Georgia, which obviously impact everybody throughout the country, but impact me specifically because I live in Georgia. So
the magnets.
She has donated the magnets that she actually sent to all of us, which was super sweet. Out of nowhere, we got the magnets. And then there's some other books on there. There's people doing script. They'll read your scripts for you. They'll read your work. I would definitely say if you're in any way interested in donating money to anything going on in the political sphere in Georgia, Romancing the Runoff is a good way. Oh, Stacey Abrams, that's what it was. Stacey Abrams just put one of her hardcover books on there. It's going up, I want to say, and then I think it's only got a little bit left. So
why don't
she's signing?
Alecia, put it in Instagram too, so that we can.
I'll put it in Insta, yeah, because it's like she's signing it, and so is her co-author of her. Because Stacey Abrams writes a romance series. If anybody has ever read it, so she's putting up one of her signed copies.
Do we know how much Sarah J. Maas's book went for? I think it was at like $5,000.
Wow.
It was insane what some of those went for. Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Does anybody know what S.J. Maas's went for? Sorry. I'm like getting
She's got some diehard fans.
Yeah.
I've always been a diehard.
It made me happy that like the romance community was really
supportive,
stepping up and supporting. And, obviously it's something that will impact the entire country. But for me, who lives in Georgia, this is
especially
it can change the day-to-day life of how my healthcare and all of these other things. So I'm canvassing, I am texting, I am putting a sign in my yard. So we are those people in our neighborhood right now.
Well, it's crazy. So this weekend we went fishing, and there's still people with Trump flags. When I tell you people, it was like hundreds and hundreds of trucks and cars, like still trying to fight to overturn the outcome of this election. Is crazy because it's already been called. Like, give it
Twice.
up. Yeah. Let's just move on. Let's just try to figure out how we can, as a country, do this, right? So,
So
that's our bullshit portion of tonight.
Yeah, we bullshitted. We got a little, we did the shit. So back to becoming.
You have to read that. It's fantastic.
Barack is like $45.
It's expensive.
I thought I saw it at Costco. I'm just going to throw that out there. I thought his book was at Costco. I know that sounds bad, but I thought I saw it there.
How much was it?
I didn't even look. I literally ran in because with COVID, I'm like, I don't sit there and shop. I like run in and grab what I need and then run out. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know if you ever buy a Costco, but maybe check that out.
BJ's. We have I don't know if you guys have BJ's down by you, but we have BJ's.
I have a BJ's.
We have BJ's.
So
but I have all of them: Sam's, Costco, and BJ's.
Yeah, we have that too up here. We have Sam's isn't as popular as Costco's and BJ's though, but I think we have like one close by me on Long Island.
So, are you guys looking forward to anything coming out in 2021?
Yes, I am actually. So I was very, very lucky. Yay! I got 2 arcs that I'm super excited about. I got the Christine Feehan Reckless Road, which is part of her Torpedo Inc. series. I actually got that arc. And then I also got the new Joanna Shoup, the Harris Hunt. So I have these 2 arcs. The Reckless Road, I want to say, comes out in February, but the Joanna Shoup, I think, comes out in February too. I'm going to have to look. Do not quote me on those. But I want to read. They're from NetGalley. I want to read both of those in January to get them both out of the way. And then I have 2 or 3 other arcs that I have that I want to get rid of, that I want to read so I can, move on. Because I feel like when they're sitting there, I want them to go. But then, so I run into the issue of if I read it, but then the book doesn't come out for like 3 or 4 months. And I write the review, but then I have to promote it. I feel like I promote it when it comes out again, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like I might as well read it right before it comes out. So I hate. Mm-hmm. So then they're all just sitting there.
Yeah, and if they sit there, they sit on your TBR.
Mm-hmm. And then they sit on my TBR, and then I feel like they're sitting there on the NetGalley shelf, like staring at me. They're like, hey, read me.
I have several on my NetGalley shelf, just sitting there staring at me.
I feel bad for NetGalley. I wait like the week before and I'm just like, okay, time to review. And they're probably like, this girl always waits till the last minute. She never goes ahead.
Well, I don't want to do that. I want to be better at like getting, especially these 2, because I am very interested in these 2 because I really love that Torpedo Inc. series from Christine Feehan. If anyone's read it, it's fantastic. It's dirty and dark and sexy and motorcycle guys, and there's a lot of trigger though because there's some child pedophilia, but if you can get past that, it's very Christine Feehan and how dirty sexy it is. So I'm excited for that one.
Cool. Yeah, there's some amazing books out there that if I could get past that trigger, they would be phenomenal.
So,
Brienne, I'm sorry. I know the feeling. My anxiety when it flares up, it's just there's nothing that I can do besides. I mean, even audiobooks are hard for me when my anxiety is high. So, I feel you, girl.
Yeah, they're doing that. Whatchamacallit, that Crystal is going to be on it for the
chronic. The chronic.
Yes. Go watch that because that is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to watch that myself.
The only thing is, what time is it? Because we have our show at 9. I wonder.
Oh my goodness! Well, then I'll have to go back and watch it.
Oh, we're at 8. We are at 8. Remember, we moved.
But aren't they at 8 too? I think they're at 8 o'clock too.
Oh, bummer.
I know.
We'll have to catch the replay.
I'll catch the replay on it. But, I just wanted to throw it out there for someone who needed it. So.
We could probably scoot ours over a little more. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, right? Wait, that's this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be funny if we were like, we need to go at 7, so then we could do ours from 7 to 8, and then we could do the anxiety one from 8
to 9. And then
Jessica's from 9 to 10. From 9 to 10.
Girl, like
we're all booked up on Saturday night.
There's
people will be watching it.
It's chronic illness.
Yes. So it's like how you dealt with your chronic illness through. I wonder if it's like through reading or Crystal, if she's still on, if she wants to give a little snippet on it. I all it said was chronic illness, so I didn't know if it's like something that they're just talking about or if they're incorporating like books into it. I'm not sure.
But talking about anxiety, I don't know. I think a lot of people in the book community have anxiety. I know I do. And that's been my therapy in these past 10 months is reading. You know what I mean? I see a lot of YouTubers talking about anxiety, a lot of them.
Well, sometimes when it's out, when you're having a moment when it's flaring up and it's out of control, for me, sometimes I have a problem focusing just on one thing. And it gets to the point where, and it's probably combined with old age, but I'll be walking to go get something and stop and completely be like, what was I getting? Or, just sometimes the simple task of going to run an errand. I'd have all my stuff. I'd be dressed and ready to go. And I get to the front door and I cannot open it. I can't open it. I'm frozen with whatever that anxiety, fear has hold of me at the moment. And I just I give it up. I have to put my stuff down and just do without whatever I was going to get. So it's more because you get in your head and you're trying to read and the words tend to like start combining with each other. It's rough.
I know. I'll start reading something and then I'm reading it, but like it's more my eyes, my mind is on something else. And then I'm like, what the fuck did I just read? And I got to go back and read it again. And then then I go back mentally. I'm thinking about whatever I'm worrying about. I'm like, I spent like 5 minutes on the same damn page and I don't know what the hell I read because your mind is so
there's no processing
with so many other things. Yeah, it's horrible. This year I was actually diagnosed with BFS, which is benign fasciculation syndrome, because my anxiety was so bad. And I'm a nurse, so I had left the field because of Well, I had left before everything happened. I left in February, and then March I was supposed to start another job. I was there doing an orientation. They told me I was not allowed to wear a mask, not even a mask that I provided for myself because there were shortages. My husband was able to get me a box of N95s. So I had gone to the president. I said, and I just started this job. It's for a big like hospital chain here in New York. So it's a big company, right? So to get your foot in the door in one of these hospitals and these facilities is like a big thing, super excited. And I asked the president, because she had come into the orientation, said, if I wear one of my own masks, is that okay? And at the time, it was like the middle of March, they were saying it's airborne. Oh, it's not airborne. Oh, it's airborne. Oh, it's contact. It's droplet, 3 feet, 6 feet, this, that. In my head, this shit is airborne.
Yeah.
There's no way it spread that fast from China to here and it's this bad in that short amount of time. And it's not airborne. And so medical journals started coming out. Harvard started saying it's airborne. She said, no, I wasn't allowed to. Why? That threw me into a spin. I had to leave that job, unemployed for 9 months. It was just like so benign fasciculation syndrome. Anyway, your anxiety is so bad. Your body has so much adrenaline that your muscles all over your body start twitching. So I went to a neurologist. It was horrible. Yeah. It was horrible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really bad. So reading was my therapy.
I actually started yoga this year. And that really helped a lot. Just trying to find a quiet time to just quiet my mind. So I'd meditate and then I'd just do light yoga. And then I have a nighttime routine that I make sure I stick to because I found that consistency really helps me a lot too. Because when my anxiety is high, I get migraines and I get them in my sleep.
Oh wow!
And they literally wake me up out of my sleep. So that, and then at night I diffuse essential oils while I'm sleeping. I have a migraine blend that I diffuse, and it helps. But there's just some times where it nothing helps. So, Brianna, I hope you're able to find some kind of relief. Some self-care is really
know that you're not alone. Yeah, this is a community where
you're in good company and good space.
Yeah.
If you need to talk, reach out to my Instagram. My inbox is always open to anybody who needs it. So
yep. Very cool. All right, ladies, we've been off for an hour and a half.
Yeah, we like to talk. That's all there is to it.
Right?
We're chatty girls.
Ballet.
I enjoyed it.
I thought this was cool.
Ballet.
Right?
Like you do ballet or you watch it?
Wow. Okay.
That's awesome.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Y'all know
Brienne.
that I just. Oh, Brienne.
Anytime.
Anything.
Anytime, hon. One thing I can say about the bookish community that I love, and especially on the romance side, is that you feel more welcome. You know, there's a connection there. So, and I really enjoy that because we can't be with other people right now. So just to have you all here, you know, and you ladies have been amazing, especially for me the last few weeks. I'm gonna try not to get into it because I don't want to cry. But
Don't cry. You're gonna make me cry.
Don't cry.
We love you too. Michi, we love you too, Michi.
Oh.
Oh, we love everybody. All right. Let's take it.
Love everybody.
Yes.
We'll leave it on that.
Hearts for everybody.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Well, I hope you have a good evening. We'll see everybody Saturday, 8 o'clock.
Saturday. Yes.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Yes. Yep. 8 o'clock.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be fun. We're going to talk Bridgerton. We're going to talk that trailer. I'm getting way into that trailer.
Whoever's on right now, the 12 ladies that we still have here, make sure you blast the shit all over your Instagram. Let's get some more followers. Let's make this community, you know, tighter and bigger. All right?
So,
yeah. All right, ladies.
Bye.
Good night,
guys. Have a good
night.
night.
Good night.
Bye.